Hello everyone, some good news here, potentially. It looks like something might be burning in Novorossiysk. Now, I have no context for this as it's on satellite imagery, very low quality satellite imagery. But check these images out and bear with me, I'm just going to go through these one at a time. Unfortunately, I can't find on Sentinel where the time is, but these are from yesterday, and they show smoke rising from Novorossiysk harbour. Now, first of all, I'm going to go through why this isn't a cloud and compare some images which we have. But it doesn't definitely mean that there's been an attack. There are possible other explanations for this. So these images are taken over a period of hours, I believe. So this here shows a cloud of smoke rising from Novorossiysk near the ships. At first I thought it was a cloud, but it does look different than the clouds further down. This looks lower down in the sky and seems to be emanating from the ground, rising up. Here, one from a unspecified time later. The cloud to the south has shifted position, but the one at the harbour itself is still there. Additionally, enough time has passed now that a ship has now appeared near Novorossiysk highlighted, yet that cloud is still lingering in the same spot at Novorossiysk, which does suggest that this is a continuous stream of smoke here rising up. Now I'm going to zoom in. So this is the first image, the earlier one, zoomed in. So this looks like it's coming from near a large warship. Unfortunately, I can't tell what type because of the low quality satellite imagery. And here, the other image. Again, I'm not sure what time is passed, but it's certainly enough for a ship to appear in the open water as we just saw. And on this one, it looks much more apparent that this is smoke rising from the ground rather than the cloud, as it seems to be going upwards rather than just hanging in the air. Here's a good example image of a cloud over Novorossiysk harbour, and it does look different, which is more apparent when you put it side by side. The topmost one, an obvious cloud. The bottom, the imagery in question. So it does look like smoke and not a cloud here. It's emanating from the ground. Now, that doesn't definitely mean that this is smoke from a strike on a ship, however. This could be something like light beams or reflection of the sun, amplifying the smoke so it looks bigger and worse than it is. I'm not sure how possible that is, or how long such an effect would last. But I have seen it suggested on the YouTube channel page, so it could be something like that. And as well as being a ship being hit, this could potentially be a smokescreen being tested here. Now, I would expect anti-satellite smokescreens to be bigger and cover a much wider area than this one is. But it could also be smoke from Russia's crappy engines, Russia carrying out an engine test here. And as you might remember, Russia's old aircraft carrier belched out thicker clouds of smoke than Snoop Dogg's limo does. So it is a possibility. Unfortunately, as mentioned, I can't find the times on Sentinel to check how long this smoke has been here for. So what ships are here? Sadly, the super clear satellite image we've had in the past week focuses on the submarine pen, but this image did manage to capture part of that area. So it's the pier in the middle where the smoke's coming from. And here on this date, it looks like it is a Buoy corvette and another ship, not sure what type. Could be a Project 2216 patrol vessel maybe. This image is from December 17th though, so the vessels have likely moved away since then. The Buoy doesn't have a smoke funnel, but if the Buoy has moved from here and the Rapua is here now, then it could be smoke from the engines, as a Rapua does have a smoke funnel at the rear. But the smoke does definitely look suspicious. I'd love to read your thoughts. Personally, I just don't know. I'm not going to stake a bet on the ship being on fire, because there definitely are other possibilities. An engine test, or just a trick of a light making smoke or steam from the ship looking thicker than it is. But it definitely isn't a cloud, I don't think, and it is coming from the area of a ship. Sadly, the image just isn't clear enough. So that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and take care everybody.